What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Wednesday evening, and as you could tell, I'm on the couch because I am sick. I am not feeling too well. Not sure what it is. Probably just a stomach bug or something. Hey, even the great one gets sick. But still got these arms here, baby. Woo! Any anyway. Just wanted to, uh, go over a couple of things with you because some of you guys have been asking me about, why I don't discuss politics and, which I've already answered numerous times before, but, I wanted to go in depth because someone wanted to ask me about all this protesting and Antifa and everything like that and wanted to know what my opinion is on it. Now, I've spoken about rioting. Rioting is an act of destruction. It's not protesting, it's criminal activity. Period. There is no excuse to destroy someone's business, to burn it down, to destroy property, to pull people out of vehicles and start beating on them, to spit in people's face, to go to a restaurant and start throwing around their shit and everything. That is wrong! Wrong! But, we can always touch base about what's wrong and what's not wrong. But the question is, why do they do it? And the great one is going to explain this to you here. It's because they're poor. They're poor. And I'm not talking financially or anything of that has to do with anything monetary. They're poor minded. They're lashing out because their own lives are pathetic and miserable. Period. And it's all self inflicted. So consider this for a minute there. Uh, I run a business and I also work and I do a lot of other things there. People always like to ask me, how do I find the time? Well, it's quite simple. I use my time very constructively. You don't see me watching the Kardashians or spending hours watching TV. The average American probably spends at least 6 to 8 hours watching TV, about almost one third of the day. Can you believe that shit? You know, and of course, people that are on food stamps and welfare, they're pretty much watching TV practically all day. It is work that is not constructive. And that's just TV. The rest of the time is posting on Facebook and social media, showing pictures of you dancing or pictures of your fucking kids or, posting some sort of stupid political meme saying, hey, Joe Biden was listening to fuck the police or Donald Trump is a duty head or something like that, spending hours ranting and debating over politics and stuff. I think the most time I ever spent, ranting about things was when I was on Get Big. Now, I used to spend like maybe an hour or two on Get Big at most. Nowadays, I probably only spend like 15 to 20 minutes because, one, because I've gotten, up in age basically, so I got time for the kiddie stuff there. But also, I've decided to go ahead and make better use of my time. And that's what some of these people need to do rather than, you know, I do believe in, civil rights, civil activity. There's a lot of things we got to do about, all of this government intrusion and everything like that, it's amazing that, the police can come into your house like the fucking Gestapo and just kill a woman that's actually sleeping there. A lot of you people may think, well, she shouldn't have been hanging around this guy, but then again, there is what's called due process. You know, whenever you're going to raid someone's home, the object is to actually arrest the motherfucker. It isn't to shoot the motherfucker. This thing could have been done in the daytime there. And this would, If this person was a murderer, that's different. This was for drug activity. Simply wait until the son of a bitch walks out and then go and arrest him. There was no need to do some sort of nighttime raid for what I would consider a non-violent activity. Period. He could have been picked up at any time. They already knew where the fuck he was, But, that's the way it is. But getting back on subject, people need to start using their time more constructively. I mean, you can definitely protest and you can rant on Facebook, but you have to limit yourself as far as to how much time you spend doing that. If you're spending hours doing that, and if you're spending hours watching TV and everything, then you're not using your time constructively. And as a result, you miss out on a lot of financially opportune items that come sitting into your lap, basically. Recently I had a friend of mine contact me about a little investment, which I've went ahead and went in. And so far, I've gotten back 10% of, what I put in, essentially. And this was just last week. And that's all because, I didn't have my head in a fucking TV set or so forth. I was actually keeping my eyes on the prize. Now, me personally, as far as my activities are concerned, yes, I do take adequate time to rest and relax. I'll have a nice cigar, and I have a nice drink, but that's only after the work is done. And a lot of times, whenever I'm downloading files from my website or working on CSV files, I can actually watch TV. I can eat a meal at the same time. You can multitask. That's the same with working out there. If I'm working out at home, there's a commercial on TV. You can just walk in, get a couple reps in, watch a little more TV, go in, do a couple more reps there, Just be constructive there with your time. Although it's a lot better to work out in a gym, to be honest with you here. But, for people that don't want to go to the gym, not everyone's trying to be Ronnie Coleman. So for all you people thinking, well, why in the world would someone do that? Not everybody wants to be a fucking bodybuilder. Some people just want to stay in shape, and, that's perfectly fine there. There's nothing wrong with being normal. But, I'm not just talking about some of these idiots that are running around rioting and looting or anything like that. I'm talking about your ass, too, that's watching this YouTube. So if you're off ranting and raving, you're watching TV all the time, you're not doing anything constructive, then you need to change your perspective on things here. It's you have to start getting wealthy. And I'm not talking about monetarily. Got to put something in your fucking head there, I have a ton of books around. I love to read. I read a lot of publications. I speak to my good friends, Dari, Brian Carruthers, I speak to my business partner, Judy. We're always doing business. We're trading back and forth. We're integrating things. We're we're just not only building knowledge and wealth there, but, it's actually fun to do, It's nice to wake up in the morning and see that, I got some extra coins in the bank there, It's always fun. It's fun watching your revenue grow, and it's fun also to learn new things, new ways of doing things, And the truth of the matter is, because I use my time constructively, I have a lot more free time to myself just because of that. So, that's just something for you guys to think about. So, as far as this protesting and rioting is concerned, it's unnecessary and it's almost a waste of time, spending hours outside up there trashing people's stuff there, You're not using your head, and, quite frankly, you are losing money. All that time you're spending on that, and that's just not rioting, but for people that are watching TV, all that time you spend You could have dedicated at least 1 hour for working out and training. Another hour you can prep your meals. And both of these things you can do while watching TV. You could build a website, go on GoDaddy, register a web address, and you can set up a free one-page website in less than 15 minutes. And you can start making money. People don't want to do this type of shit there. They just want to rant and rave. Protest, there's nothing wrong again with protesting there. But when you protest endlessly, you're putting out a message there, but eventually when you put that message out over and over and over and over again, people don't listen. And when you're rioting and looting, that is a clear sign that you've given up on life. That's not a good thing. So, to those listening to this video, and I know this is probably one of my longer videos, educate yourself. Use your time more constructively. Don't get out here on Facebook posting about political shit all the time. Stop supporting Antifa and Patriot Prayer. Don't get out in the street and start fighting them. Don't take sides. Both of them are fucking idiots. Patriot Prayer is an idiot. Much like Herschel Walker's kid. He's a fucking gay dumbass there. Patriot Prayer, they'd probably hang that boy from a tree. Antifa, they dress in black and they go around breaking things. And if you look at some of their mugshots, whoo boy, nasty. Don't take sides with people that are trying to destroy property, because you're not going to win. Don't take sides of the police, and don't take sides of these organizations. You got to make your own decisions in life here. You are in a position where you simply don't have to take a side there. Just step away sometimes, And if you do take a side, don't spend your time ranting about why taking the side there. And don't try to, and it's up to you, and this is just the way business is here. Whenever I'm dealing with business here, I preach to the masses. I don't go and preach to one person. I'm not going to spend my time in life chasing after one fucking person. I put out a business opportunity for people. They can either take it or not take it, I'm not going to go chase after them there, And you shouldn't either. I make my video for the masses, not just for one person. Except for Avisher. I wished him a happy birthday, a couple of years ago. But, as far as my videos are concerned, I ask general questions for, my general Vinceaholics, piss troopers and everyone, But again, like I said, you gotta sometimes step away from these things and not be poor in the head, basically. Whenever you're mentally wealthy, you're going to be financially wealthy. That's all I got to say today, people. Take care.